was happy in the haze of a drunken hour, but heaven knows I'm miserable now.
Hey, yeah, so I guess it's kind of a few things that kind of make up being British and kind of what it means to be British to me. I think the main one is sense of humour. I go to see comedy shows once every 2 weeks, sometimes once every week, and it's because comedy for me is so important. Like, I was recently doing my dissertation and I stopped going to the cinema and reading books and everything like that, but I didn't stop going to comedy shows, and I think it's because I'm British and because comedy is so important to me that that's just the one thing I couldn't have given up. We're very proud of our sense of humour. We're very good at doing satire and sarcasm and things like that. I guess another thing about being British, which I think is amazing, is the NHS, although I might be slightly biased because I work for it. But the NHS is amazing. People like to knock it, but then that's probably because British people quite like to complain about the weather, or especially about the weather. The weather's a brilliant thing to complain about. We like to go, oh, it's too hot, oh, it's too cold, oh, it's been raining for ages, oh, it hasn't rained in ages, just all hose pipe ban, all that kind of stuff. We love it. And it kind of makes us seem grumpy, but we're not really grumpy, we just like kind of complaining. And it kind of goes back into satire and sarcasm a little bit. Just because we like to kind of go, yeah, it's a beautiful day when it's not, and stuff like that, and raining again. But we love complaining, we love it. I guess swearing as well. I don't know if many people have said this, but we have lots of English swear words that are amazing, and I won't say all of them, but bloody, I love bloody. It's bloody brilliant, it is. And we love wanker. You wanker. You bastard or bastard. Another good ones. I guess another thing about being British is the tea, and we love our tea. I love my tea. Did I say tea? I might have said tea. If I did say tea, I'm sorry. I'll just edit it out. I guess, another thing for being British for me is I would never in a million years, although I wouldn't be alive for a million years, so, you know, doesn't really matter, but I would never move into a newly built home. I just wouldn't. It's gross. I want a house that's been up for years and years and years. I want a Victorian or Edwardian or Georgian house. I live in a 1930s end terrace, but I would never move into a brand new built house. And I've got a Greek housemate and she's just like, that's so weird. Like, new houses are nice. And I'm just like, no, weird. No soul, no character, hasn't been there before. There's no characteristics to it. Boring. I don't want to live there. Because I like fireplaces and Georgian windows with the 12 panes of glass and things like that. And I think that's quite British. At least in my Greek housemate was saying in Greece everyone buys new houses, like brand new. And there's loads of other things about being British, but I can't be bothered to list them all, so I'm not going to. Although, before I go, our chocolate, which is kind of cool, Cadbury's at least, is by appointment of Her Majesty the Queen, which is kind of cool and weird. Not that I like the Queen, but I think it's, you know, it's quite weird that our chocolate is by appointment of Her Majesty the Queen and has a little stampy stamp. Yeah. And also we have HP sauce, which stands for Houses of Parliament, and it has a picture of Houses of Parliament on front, and that's kind of interesting. So I guess British food. I could talk more about it, but it's a nice day out there, and yeah, I'm going by whatever. Probably won't even put this up.